This thing ended up coming up here today. Let's see here. Let's adjust this trend line a little bit and see. This on a 12-hour chart here. Ended up coming up here. Looked like a break of this earlier. All right, this trend line, I had it lined up right down through here. Looked like it broke out, but we're going to put it back up here. Came up here, got rejected hard off of there. If you come in on a 4-hour, all right, you can see that massive rejection there. All right, to push down. Had a break of this wedge, this push up here, up to about 11.9. All right, and then a massive rejection. All right, we're going to see what happens here with this thing. You have a trend line coming up through here too. Coming up through this area, which it looks like it might be losing that trend line, right? I mean, that this is on a 4-hour, multiple touches through here. But we'll see if it holds here. All right, out on a 12, this is a very, very good support area for this thing. We'll see if it holds here and maybe gets a bounce, right, and heads back up the other side here. Break of this trend line would be massive for Kaspa. I would definitely get a nice bounce out of here. What I am worried about, which I will cover here in a second, and I will show you guys, all right, what I'm a little bit nervous about through here, okay? First, over here in the top addresses, you can see here, last 7 days, minus 27 sharks, minus 1 humpback last 7 days. Last 30 days, we've lost 12 whales. We've added a humpback and we've added an Aquaman in the last 30 days through here. Okay, we do have a new exchange listing. I do want to show you here. I had it pulled up top here. Let me pull it up here real quick. Kaspa. Yeah, we had it, I believe it was yesterday maybe, right down through here. All right, another thing pretty exciting too, while we eagerly anticipate crescendo and 10 blocks per second on the mainnet, let's celebrate 365 days of 100% uptime for testnet 11. Launched on January 7th, 2024. 317,650,500 mined blocks and no downtime. That is pretty impressive, right? Let's click on this because the new exchange listing is over here on X. We'll pull that up. And in the meantime, if you're interested in joining our Discord, guys, that's a level 3 membership. It's only $15. You get over 10 hours of videos, teach how to start charting, and you get a link to the Discord. And we have just about 200 people over there, so we would love to have you. Okay, like I said, it's only $15, which is really cheap for what you get. You get a pile of stuff, and that link to the Discord, that's the golden ticket, man. We have tons of fantastic traders in there. Come over. We're going to have this huge alt season soon. You don't want to be trading by yourself. Come join a group with us. All right. Like I said, we almost have 200 people in there. We got some great people. Kaspa is now available for exchange on Xolix. That's the new exchange listing. Instant swaps with no mandatory registration or limits. All right. Kaspa is listed on Xolix, instant swaps, mandatory registration. Yeah, that's a new exchange. That was on January 10th. Yeah, so pretty exciting, right? Another exchange listing, getting more exposure out there. More exposure means more, more sales and more people. What I found pretty impressive over here, check this out, 580,472 people own at least one Kaspa now. That's pretty impressive, right? 580,000. I remember when this was a lot lower than that. I've been doing Kaspa videos for close to a year now, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Now, what I want to go over here with you guys, if you put a fib on this thing, right, and pull this down, what do we have here? Most of our pullbacks are to the 382. They're 50% right here. 382s, Very, very, it's not what, I've watched this top one up here, okay? Let's see where it went. That one went through a 618, okay? But these lower ones, that's the wick. The lower closing candles, right around that 382. What are these from, what is this familiar with? Well, this is very, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, is that going to happen? Well, these 382 closing candles make me nervous. All right, if that would happen, what would that do here? That would push Kaspa down 10-2, right around 10-2. All right, would that make sense right now with over in the wallets there, all them big guys, a few of them dropping out? It could. All right, now what would take out any kind of thing like this happening? Well, a shot above here, 12-1, 12-2 would definitely do that, right? Okay, that would take out this this wave 1 down. All right, that would definitely take that out. Back and get a break here of 11.9 and get a break of this trend line would definitely help too. That would get this thing heading towards the upside. Now, if we come over here, I want to show you Bitcoin real quick. All right, good. XRP is getting a bounce off that trend line. That's what I wanted to see here. Bitcoin. I better move this before it goes off. I'm waiting to see if that was going to happen or not there with XRP. We got a lot of people over in Discord in XRP in this trade. That's going to be a huge one, guys. If you missed that, that's why you should sign up for that level 3 membership. Big money in that XRP trade. Over here on Bitcoin, if you come out here on a 4, all right, what I've been watching with it, it could get another push down here too on the hourly. All right, you could have similar to the same thing happening here, another push down for Bitcoin also. We take a measurement here with a fib, even just off this this move in here on the 4 hour. This hit a 618 right here. Okay, could have an ABC in here going with Bitcoin. That would pull it down. It's about 92.9 for an ABC there. Even worse, if this pulls in on an hourly, you have a wave 2 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th wave down here for Bitcoin. If this pulls a wave 5 down in here, could possibly be looking at 88.6 down here to 1618. So that would all tie in there. If Bitcoin ends up losing right here, this trend line, okay, 93.8, all right, very good chance this thing's going to drop and start heading down towards this zone. Okay, that is going to be something to keep an eye on also. All right, you could have a 5 waves down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right down here for Bitcoin also. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Kaspa, like I said, any break at this 12.2 would negate this 5 waves down, or even a break of this trend line would be huge at 12 cents. A break at 12 cents, and break that trend line, that would be pointing towards the upside also. But if it ends up coming down here, it has made a higher high on the 4 hour here, right? It's going to 12. Yeah, we got that higher high. Probably going to get a higher low in here maybe. Going to have to keep an eye on that also. We'll see what happens here with this thing. So far it is getting a bounce down here off this line. You can see there on a 15 minute. Has held. It came down here and started collapsing pretty quick. I was watching this too. If it ends up losing anything through here, especially down these lower levels, you start taking these levels out down through here at 11.1 and then 10.9, break at 10.9, and this thing's definitely coming down to 10.2, no doubt about it. All right, now you've had these higher highs all through here. You can see definitely higher high, well, this high, this low. This ended up actually being a lower high over here, but a higher low. You got a higher high, probably a higher low coming in here over here. So keep an eye on this. All right, like I said, a break of 12 cents would break this trend line, and a break of that 12.2 would take out any wave. That would take out wave 1 here. That would negate this 5 waves down. But if this thing starts breaking down, be real cautious here and watch for that major push to the downside. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Come over and join Discord over there. We would love to have you. Don't forget about that block tag here. Like I said, they're giving away 3 times your block tag when you buy right now with this code. There'll be a link in the description of the video. Go check. Like I said, I have 110,000 of these. All right, thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you very soon.